big rock and roll welcome to you all today. Yeah, rock and roll survivor here. Hope your day is awesome. So today I'm going to be talking about something that's pretty heavy on my heart, pretty emotional. A good friend of mine. I want to talk about Mr. Phil Naro. What an amazing singer and just a great human being all around. Unfortunately, he passed in May of 21. Phil and I, over the years, had a great musical connection. I played bass and on a lot of his demo stuff and a lot of his recording stuff. And then, fortunately for me, I got to play with him live quite a bit. Quite a few shows here and there, little things. I was never in a full band with him, unfortunately, but I did get to play with him full shows and a couple different things. Just what a great person, what a great human being. That's all I have to say. Huge loss to music. He was in so many great things like Tallis in the 80s and Coney Hatch, and he played with Peter Criss, and the list really goes on for what he accomplished musically. Also, Phil and I had a really close connection at the end that not a lot of people know, and I don't really talk about. A lot of in-person and a lot of telephone calls toward the end. So it was pretty shattering to hear he was gone. For me and obviously a lot of people. I know he had a lot of great friends all over the world. So this is for Phil Naro. Today I'm going to review a song by The Outfield called Your Love. This was one that Phil, his son James, who also, I can't say enough about James, another amazing talent, another amazing person. James actually contacted me to do this with him and his dad, Phil. This was obviously before, it was released just before I think he passed. So we got to do this. This also features Mark Miller, the drummer from Tallis, with Phil. So this was a great song that we put together. Phil and James put together and asked me to play. I was honored to do it. Anytime those guys asked me to do anything, I was in, of course. So we're going to take a look at this today. This is Your Love by The Outfield. I don't know what else to say about it. Great song.
Josie's on a vacation far away.
Right there, that's James Naro, Mr. James Naro from Toronto, Canada. You can hear his voice is incredible. He inherited all that musical talent and vocal talent from his father, Phil. Check it.
Come around and talk it over. There's so many things I want to say. You know I like my girls a little bit.
There's Mr. Mark Miller, another amazing musician. He was in Tallis, and more recently the renewed Tallis. They have a new version out just before Phil passed. What a great drummer. That's me. There he is, Mr. Phil Naro, everybody. I'm pretty much at a loss for words sometimes when I see this. So many great times with this guy. The other thing about Phil, he was always the rock star. He was always the rock star. Wherever he showed up, he always looked amazing. He looked like a rock star. Everybody knew, he was somebody. This is great. Thank you, James. I think James put this all together. What a great kid. I wish this could have been like a band that could have played out. This would have been really fun. James on lead guitar. What a great guitar player, great sound. Phil was also a pretty good guitar player. He did play guitar a lot live, probably in the studio too. Yeah, it's a cool lick there, James. Here we got father and son, man. What a beautiful picture. Harmonizing together forever, man, forever. Whew. I actually got goosebumps listening to this, man.
And don't forget what I told you, 'cause you were right that I mean.
You can hear some really great drums there. Mark Miller, what an amazing, what a great drummer, man. I love his stuff. He's just so creative and so powerful. Like, he has a Rototom drum set that he put together. If you ever get a chance, I think there's a video out there of him. Check Mark Miller Rototom drum set. Killer.
Another shoulder to cry upon you. I just wanna use your love tonight. And I don't wanna lose your love tonight. Yeah. I don't wanna lose.
Great example of Phil's voice in this song. What an amazing range he had, and so articulate, and I don't know what else to say. His voice was perfect.
Yeah.
And then you got James's son, who has the same voice.
I just wanna use your love tonight.
Yeah, I'm using a Dean bass there. I don't even know what I did with that. I think that's gone.
I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
Phil. That is very emotional, very hard. I really, like I said, Phil and I had a pretty close connection toward the end. I'm not going to talk about it in respect to him. His son, James, God bless you, James. Rock and roll, my brother. I love you. I love Phil. Love Mark Miller. You're amazing. There's so much I can say about Phil Naro, but I'd go on forever. Please just go check out his music. Check out James. Check out Mark. Check out all these guys. I love you all. Rock and roll survivor here. With peace, love, and music. Let's make the world a better place. Rest in peace, Phil. Love you, brother.